5, and this is way number 4. First way, always thing you check first is what? Can you take something out? Can we take something out of all of those? No. Okay, so that's out. Number 2, is it an x problem? That has to be a trinomial. There has to be nothing in front of the whatever squared it is.
No.
Nope. And an x box problem also has to be a trinomial. It's not. It's a real big giveaway that it's a grouping problem or a Wingway problem when there's 4 things. All right, Crystal and Mason, you're the only two that this copy's still affected besides my poor planner. R.I.P.
Maybe swap
Oh, Crystal, this is a photocopy, right? Can you make me another one? Aha.
Because I hear you coming for a while. Actually, no, because. Oh, wait.
Thank you. I'm gonna ask for extra paper towels.
See, this is how I thought about it. Okay, 2x, 2x. Sure. Then the negative 1 has to go in part.
Where'd you put it?
That's like.
How are we doing? Are we ready? A little bit more time?
So you put the 4 eggs. And how do you know?
You can still read that puzzle thing.
This is like.
It works though?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, you're fine. I mean, will you stay when you get it back?
And take out
No, it's gonna look better when I hang it on the fridge.
Are you gonna hang it on the fridge?
Oh,
I mean, you were before now, but now.
yeah, now I might have to.
Yeah, now hang it up there, and then make sure to mention to everybody how disappointed you are that it is slightly stained. It's fine, I know what happened the first 2 weeks of school, it's fine. Who's up?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.
See? So one above us. When you get mad, you eat Sour Patch Kids? Yeah. One above us.
That's a much better choice. Look at you, Smarty.
Okay, so we just did it with like the X, or not the X, just the box. And so we started with putting the first term in the top box, or the top square. And then we put the positive 2x squared there, just like that. And then when we took stuff out, the two negatives, all they have in common is the negative, and then those have the 2x in common, the 2x squared, and then you put them in the parentheses, and that's your answer.
Very nice. Beautiful. Fantastic. Anybody have any questions? Yeah, you don't want to try? Really, don't even give me one? Do you want another on one or something?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sorry, the pen was wet, huh? Isn't this fun? I suppose it's better that you know, though. You're like, I know exactly. It would be worse if you picked up my pen and it was just soaking wet, and you're like, why? All right. So we're all okay with this.
Yeah.
Cool. Your homework is going to have 4 problems in this section, but let's go on to. Because I think you're going to finish the homework in like 5 minutes, and so we're going to at least move on a little bit, okay? All right, to the last kind of factoring. Last kind of factoring, you can keep this on the same sheet. This one is going to be special products. So if you want to take out that little half sheet of green that you have that has all the special products on it, this guy.
Are you writing something on it?
Yep. No, we're not writing something on it, but we're going to use it for the formulas. All right, what am I on? So now we're doing, that was all the wing way. And maybe I'll write on top of today's notes, this is the wing way and special products. The wing way is going to be examples 1 through 3. Special products will be examples probably 4 through 6. I only gave you a couple homework problems with this stuff, so I'm trying to like loosen up on how much I make you work for it every night, yeah?
How much are we gonna be using this grouping such thing?
Constantly in this class, in later chapters. Yeah. In real life, never, except for like 5% of you, but it will help your logic centers of your brain and being able to tackle problems, so that's good. Anyway, so what I want to start with for this section is, let's do, this one. Okay. Now, eventually, you're going to start realizing sometimes when you see this stuff that something like this looks like a squared minus b squared. Can somebody tell me or guess why when I look at this I see a squared minus b squared? What's obvious about this? Yeah?
9 is 3 times 3.
Right, 9 is a perfect square, 4 is a perfect square. Do you see how there's only perfect squares here? Okay, also there's an m squared. Also there's only 2 terms. That's a pretty big giveaway. All right, so if you look at your sheet, do you see how number 1 is a squared minus b squared? That's what the answer is when you multiply it out. So now we're going backwards. So all we have to do is figure out what a and b are, and then just write the answer. So what would a be? 2 for sure, because that's 4 squared is 2, so it's 2, but not just 2, 2m, and b is 3, yeah, because 9 is 3 squared. So now I know the formula is a minus b and a plus b. So I'm just going to write it out, 2m plus 3 and 2m minus 3. So when you're factoring, you start on the right side and go left, and when you're multiplying, you start on the left side and go right. There's only a few of these that are really going to come up, and they are essentially probably this one. These ones you could just do with X problems, and also 6 and 7. Those come up, and that really saves you a lot of time, because there's almost no other way to do that with one of the traditional ways we know. So let's try again. Example 5. Let's try this one. M to the third minus 64x to the third. All right, so look at your list right now. Remember, you're looking at the right-hand side of your special products list, not the left side. Which one of these does this look like? So 7. Okay, so this looks like a cubed minus b cubed. So now we have to figure out what is a and what's b. Anybody want to tell me what a is? Just m, because m cubed, or a cubed is m cubed, so a is m. How about b? 4x, because 4x to the third power is 64